Hello class, my name is Angie Egger and this is my video presentation. The child I interviewed was a 5-year-old little girl. And I do think that social workers need to have an understanding of the child's developmental process in order to do a proper assessment. A major part of social workers' job is to evaluate and assess kids to make sure they are developmentally on track. They need to see if there's any interpersonal issues that are causing delays or environmental risks or hazards that could be impeding healthy development, or if there's any biological reasons for any kind of a interference with development. And if you don't have this general understanding of the process of how a child develops, you won't know what to look for. So I do think that that's important. I did find the ASQ to be a very helpful tool. My interview was done with a preschool child, and I was worried at first that the questions would be kind of hard to get her to understand and to assess, but they were actually very age appropriate. And the child easily understood all of the questions that I asked her. The thing I liked most about the ASQ was it was more of a social interaction, so it was more social in nature than sometimes I feel that interviews can be. The child was also in her more of a relaxed, natural setting because it was at her house, but she was very receptive to the questions, and she relaxed a lot and laughed, and it became more of a social interaction, like I said, instead of just kind of an interview where sometimes can be intimidating to kids. It really was easy to keep her attention. I was a little worried about that too with the length. It took me about an hour and 15 minutes or so to do the entire questionnaire, and it wasn't until the last, I'd say, 5 or 10 minutes that it was really starting to be harder to get her to focus on what I was asking her. I really liked this experience. I'm really glad that this was something that we were required to do. I had no idea how to do an assessment prior to this, and I was really nervous at first, but I thought it was going to be awkward with the parents sitting right there, but it wasn't, and it flowed very nicely, and it really gave me a sense of accomplishment of, okay, I can do this. I can match what I've learned in the book to field work, and I can see now how the two are intertwined. I also realized how important observations are for social workers. I was able to not only interpret the child's answers, but to read the child's body language and, more importantly, the mother's body language. So the mother really did try to prompt her child and completely changed if her child was not getting the question that I was asking. So if the child I did have a few deficits, and if she wasn't getting the correct answer, the mom was trying to prompt her and, come on, you know this, and then gave excuses of, she really does know this, she's just doing this for attention. And you could kind of see the tension that started to build between the mother and the daughter. So the assessment told me much more information than what I thought I was going to get. I was able to read the body language and interpret that. I was able to see the environment that the child lived in and see the tension between the mother and the daughter and how that was affecting the daughter. So it was a great experience, and I'm really glad that we did this. Thank you.